Okay, so AJ, before we get started, we're gonna review some of the words that are called heart words, which are the words that you should know by heart. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight them. What do you know what word that is?
Went.
Good.
Play.
Good. What about this word?
Pudge.
Try again.
Pudge.
This word is pool.
Pull.
Yeah.
What is this after?
Those are two L's. P-U-L-L.
L makes J. Those are the new letters.
L-L makes L. In Spanish, they make J.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're working on English right now, okay? So P-U-L-L is pull. That's a word that you should just automatically know. It's a heart word, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then this word. What word is that?
Help.
Good job. Okay, so what you are going to do is underline all of the chunks that say A-L-L. So you see this word? I'm gonna underline A-L-L. So go ahead and find all of the words that have A-L-L. That's U-L-L. A-L-L. Here, let's erase this. So A-L-L, when it's together, it says all. Good. So go ahead and underline. Look, start from here. Start from the first sentence.
One. When I went to play ball,
Good.
my mom said not to. She did not want me.
Meh.
This is it.
It does say eh, but M-E, when it's together, is just one word.
Me.
Yes, me. Good job.
Not want me to fall.
Good.
I did fall when I went to kick a ball
Good.
to a
Oh, this is just A-L. There's only one L. So it doesn't say all. It's just, can you try that word? I don't want to tell you. I want you to try first.
pal.
Good. How'd you know that?
Pal.
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 Mm-hmm.
I went down in the tall, thick mud. My chin had a gash.
Good job.
What is a gash?
A gash is like a cut. So she said my chin had a gash. So point on your body where she had a gash. Yeah, exactly. Right there on her chin. And then what else? Read what else?
I had mud in my sock.
Oh, that's silly.
That's it.
All right. Keep going. We're here.
Why is these invisible?
They're supposed to be highlighted, but my printer didn't really print them out very well, so that's why. Okay, AJ, go ahead and read it, please.
mud in my sock.
Mm-hmm.
I did not want to call for my mom. I did not wish my mom to come and say. I said not to rush.
So,
My-
hold on. So, this says,
Call.
well, no, I'm sorry. You're reading this correctly, AJ. However, when you see these quotation marks, that means that somebody is saying it. So, it says, I did not want to call for my mom. I did not wish my mom to come and say, I said not to rush. And we have an exclamation mark there. So we say it with like, she's like kind of yelling at us because she has an exclamation mark. So can you try to read this whole sentence again? And remember that the mom is saying it, and try to say it like the mom would say it. So start from right here.
Right.
Start from I.
I did not want to call for my mom.
Okay, keep going.
Mom, I did not wish my mom to come and
Say.
I said not to rush.
Good, AJ. I love it. Go ahead.
My pal did pull
Good.
me up and helped me to the wall.
Remember, AJ, when we're reading, we want to read fluently. So can you try that sentence again, starting from my pal?
My did
My pal did pull me up and help me to the wall.
my pal did
Why is your
Pull
voice
me
changing?
up
You're so
and
funny.
help me to the wall.
Okay, you want me to scoot your chair up closer? Here.
It's a little
Hey AJ, listen, you're doing such a fantastic job. You're doing really good.
to get a sticker.
You want to get a sticker? I don't know if I have any stickers, but I could promise you next week I'll get you some.
On December,
You could take one of the bugs home.
all of them,
Sure, yeah, you could take all the bugs home.
and that.
Yeah. Here, sit down though on your bottom so I can see. Okay, AJ. Let's focus though, okay?
Okay.
Let's focus, and then I'll think about sending you home with the bugs, okay? Because I need you to focus right now. We're still focusing on reading. So start from my pal.
My pal did pull me up and help me to the wall. Whoop. Then my mom did come and sit with me on the wall. She sat me down with my hug.
Oh, try again.
A hug.
Mhm.
And said the fall was not too
Wait, she did dab the what?
Did dab the
Gash.
gash.
Good job. So now that you've finished reading it, you sort of understand the words now, right? You know how to read this. So now, AJ, please don't do that. So now, AJ, what we're going to do is we are going to read to comprehend. Do you know what the word comprehend means? Comprehend means when you're understanding what's happening in the story. Okay? So I'm gonna show you something. Every time you get to the orange line, I'm going to ask you a question about what happened in what you just read. Okay? So I'm gonna make an orange line there. I'm gonna make an orange line here and at the end.
Why did you split it in?
Because I want you to read this part and then I'm gonna ask you a question. Then you're gonna read this part and then I'm gonna ask you a question about what happened. And then you're gonna read this part and I'm gonna ask you what happened, okay? All right, so now go ahead and read this part again and stop at the orange.
Oh,
and hold on. I want you to try to read fluently like we practiced last week, okay? Start from the title. Right here.
The fall when I went to play ball, my mom said not to rush.
Hold on. I'm going to show you how I want you to read, okay? When I went to play ball, so I see a comma, so I take a little pause. When I went to play ball, my mom said not to rush.
When I went to play ball, my mom said not to rush.
Okay, keep going.
She did not want me to fall.
Can you read that more fluently, please? Start from
Not-
she. So AJ, you're not changing your voice to
Yeah.
sound like me. You're just reading. Hold on. You're just reading like you're speaking to someone. Instead of saying, she did not want me to fall, you would read it like you're talking to me. She did not want me to
I
fall.
was doing this.
Okay, go ahead, AJ.
Talking like a robot.
Yeah, exactly. You were talking like a robot, right?
Right.
We don't want that. We want us to speak we want to read like we speak. Start from she.
She did not want me to fall. I didn't fall when I went to kick the ball.
Kick.
Kick a ball.
Here, I'm gonna hold on to this, sweetheart. I need you to really focus on what you're doing right now. Okay, go ahead.
Kick a ball to a play.
Try that again. Focus on the
How-
words.
How I went down in the tall, thick mud. My chin had a gash, and I had mud in my sock.
Okay, stop right there. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question about what happened in what you just read, okay? All right, so when did the girl fall?
Right. When after she fought one time.
Okay, so if we're not quite sure, we can go back and read. So I'm gonna point to a sentence to help you read and tell me when did the girl fall. Start from this sentence.
He's doing on it. Fall.
Sweetheart, start from this sentence. Read this sentence. Go ahead. Start from here.
Fall.
I
did fall when I went to kick a ball. That's when she fall.
So I'm going to ask you, when did the girl fall?
When she kicked the ball.
Good job. You see how you can find it's called text evidence. It's when you can read and give me the answer to what I'm asking, okay? You ready for the next question?
Yeah.
All right, so where did the girl have a gash?
Right here.
Okay, but can you point to the sentence that tells us where?
Right here.
Good job. So where on her body did she have a gash?
Right here.
So tell me with your words.
Chin.
Yes, her chin. Say, her chin had a gash. Can you say that sentence to me, please?
Her chin had a gash.
A gash. Good job. Okay, so you're doing a great job comprehending. All right, let's keep going. This is fun for me, actually. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Me too. Sorry, I'm getting your paper all dirty. All right, go ahead. Start from I.
I did not want to call for my mom.
Okay, you read that like a robot. I don't want you to talk like a robot. Because you're a human. All right, go ahead and read that like a human.
You said it like a robot.
I know because I was trying to show you. Go ahead, AJ. Start from I.
I did not want to call for my mom. I did not wish my mom to come and say, I said not to rush. My pal did pull me to up and help me.
Wait, what? To did pull me. Oh, sorry, you're right. Go ahead.
Up and help me to the wall. Then my mom did come and sit with me on the wall.
Okay, so why did the little girl not want to call for her mom?
Because she didn't wish for her.
A little bit more. AJ, please don't do that. Please don't do that.
I was gonna do right here.
Okay, I know, but look at our paper now. It's like, oh, messed up now. Which, it's not a big deal, but just hold off on that. Okay, so AJ, I need you to find a sentence that tells us why the little girl didn't want to call for her mom. Take some time. You can read it over if you need to. I want you to point to the sentence and tell me why the little girl didn't want to call for her mom.
Call for my mom. Because she didn't want her mom to see the gash.
Yeah, that's possible, but by looking at a sentence, I need you to tell me what the sentence tells us. You have to tell me why the little girl didn't want to call for her mom.
Because her mom didn't want to see two things. That's why.
AJ, you have to look at the sentences. I did not want to call for my mom I did not wish my mom to come and say, I said not to rush.
That
So why didn't she want to call for her mom?
because she didn't want to rush.
Not quite. It says, I do not wish my mom to come and say I said not to rush. So she doesn't want her mom to come because she doesn't want her mom to tell her, I said not to rush. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, because that's telling us in the sentence right here, I did not wish my mom to come and say, I said not to rush. Okay? All right, so who helped her to the wall?
Her pal.
Good job. Can you point to where it tells us that her pal helped her to the wall? Good job. Excellent. Okay, now go ahead and read this.
And right here.
Start from here.
Pal and Dick.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Oh, right here.
She sat me down with a hug and it's right here. It's down to
Mm-hmm. Keep going, AJ.
said. I didn't know it can say said.
Yes, that is called a heart word because, let me show you. So I have to teach you all about heart words. They're basically sight words, but for said, you would need to know that A and I, it doesn't say the sound that it would normally say. AI normally says what sound? A, but in this case it says eh, so it says said. That's why it's called a heart word, because you just have to know it by heart. I'm going to start teaching you all about heart words, but they're basically sight words, okay? So like this is the word said, and again we have a heart on top of AI because you have to know that AI says a different sound than normal. Read right there.
She sat me down with a hug and said the fall was not too bad. She did dab the gas with a rag and rub the mud that was on my socks. Then we went down the backpack to get my ball.
Okay, good job, AJ. All right, so the question that I have for you is, let me see. She sat me down with a hug. Do you think that the little girl's mom was mad at her?
No.
Why not? How do you know she wasn't mad at her?
Because before she got out the door, and then
Are you just making something up right now?
no.
So use the text to find text evidence of why you don't think the mom was mad at her. So come here. I'll highlight this sentence because this will help you. I know this is our first time finding text evidence to support our answer.
I'm to do it right here too. I can do it.
Okay, that sentence will tell us why the mom was probably not mad at her. Can you read it?
She sat me down with a hug and say.
Okay, so if you sit someone down with a hug, like, come here, give me a hug. Okay, does that seem like I'm mad at you if I'm giving you a hug?
No.
No, so her mom was not mad at her because she gave her a hug, right? Okay, so that's why we always want to go back and look at the words to help us, okay? That was good for your first time though, okay?